The space shuttle almost didn't get off the ground, and we actually have Jimmy Carter to thank for the program. The space shuttle program started under Nixon, and it originally came with a $10 billion price tag. This was way too high for Congress and the administration, so NASA eventually agreed to do it for $5.5 billion, but Congress only funded it at $5.1 billion. Fast forward to 1976, and the first orbiter Enterprise rolls out, but by this point, the already underfunded shuttle program is dogged by cost overruns, schedule slippages, management changes, and a host of technical challenges. Things didn't exactly get better in the years that followed, and in 1979, NASA Administrator Robert Frosch went to Jimmy Carter and said, "You have two choices with the space shuttle. You can either change it into a research-only vehicle, meaning it will never fly payloads or crews, or you can give it more money." Jimmy Carter asked Robert Frosch, "How much money do you need?" The thing that tipped the balance for Carter was that the space shuttle was also designed to launch Department of Defense satellites. That's why the payload bay was so big. This national security element was reason enough for Carter to make sure that the shuttle got off the ground. He gave it the funding it needed, and in 1981, it made its first flight. The DoD element may have saved the shuttle initially, but it didn't last long. There were so many problems with the shuttle that the Department of Defense ended up having to go back to expendable rockets, at least partially. If you want to know more about the space shuttle, all of its problems, and all of the things it promised but never quite fulfilled, and how all of that feeds into the question of why we haven't gone back to the moon since 1972, I've got a brand new YouTube video for you that explains everything. The link is in my description.